Hey,
Yeah, it becomes easier.
is it easier? Should we be honest and say we're forcing smiles this morning? Forcing smiles this morning.
I could cry.
Well, yeah, there's just lots going on. You got a friend that... We don't need to use names, okay?
Right, I have a friend who fell. I don't know, I assume backwards she fell at
Maybe on the...
home.
Oh,
And she's on life support at Mayo.
and you just saw her, like, the
She,
day
just the
of?
day before, she and her husband gave me big hugs in the parking lot of shopping
Yeah,
because they're going to Florida for 2 months.
yeah.
And now her life is precarious. I don't even know if she's still alive. So I'm preoccupied. She's so lovely.
Yeah. We're decided to jump... Oh, honey.
It's okay.
No, but here's the deal. So this is it's just this morning's conversations have because we start our conversation in the morning and we realize, you know what? Maybe we want to do this. We just want to capture our thoughts on this morning. So I was sharing this morning with Jenny about a question that I was asking of my students yesterday in Reach, and this idea if they could change something about if they could go back and change a moment or change a situation or change anything in their life, what would it be? And so some of the students say things like, I wish this wouldn't have happened to my father because this would have changed the dynamics, or I wish my mother had not left us, or I wish that I hadn't, gotten into trouble in this way or whatever. And we just process the fact that we can't change those things and we move forward, but we identify that those are the trajectories or those are the choices that we made that or the things that happened to us that we couldn't control. But so many students said things like, I wish I was more adventurous. I wish that I was more open. And then one of the kids that I have that I've really been struggling and working hard with, and I have to really be so intentional to I when she's in a good space, I really enjoy her, but when she's not, it's really hard work for me. And she said she wished that she would change her attitude if she could go back. And I said, what do you mean? Like, can you tell me more? And she said, I'm so negative. I go to the negative always. I never look to the positive first. I always, she suspects everybody. She jumps hard negative, and then I've learned that I can flip it, but it's really hard. And she's hard. She's not very soft on the edges. And anyway, so that just led us to thinking about this week, right? And just some of the challenges that we've been having about staying. Okay, maybe it's not even you. Maybe today's about me. Maybe it's, just staying positive and
I don't think
being
that it's
full of
been
gratitude.
Hard for me to stay positive because of you. You just make my life doable. These are tears of gratitude.
I know, it just gets us back to gratitude. I guess for me, though, when I think about it, there are days when this is work.
Yeah.
In the sense of
it's harder for you.
Like yesterday, like Thursday. Thursday was a big day. We went to Mayo.
You bore the burden.
Well, no, it's only because it's oh man, people, you're in for it. I think we went over to Mayo on Thursday to do Jenny's preoperative things because there's a procedure coming in a couple of weeks, and we'll talk about that another time. And I'll go to our blog, which is on Facebook, or you can I'll attach the link to this so you can see what's happening there. But the day just seemed to one thing after the other, and I was running all over the place, and things were changing and things were going, and I like to know things. I like to plan. I like to know what's coming my way. And so things were changing faster than I was moving, it felt like. And so this poor pharmacist, I stood in front of her when they were changing medications, and I didn't know what was going on. And I just cried, and she just smiled at me. I just cried and said, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm okay. You don't need to call anybody. I'm just going to stand here and cry while you do this. And at the same time, I walked away and I pulled myself up and I was like, okay, but we got it figured out. Anyway. Oh. I just go back to my kid saying she just can't see the positives in things.
I'm lucky because it's easy for me. But maybe it's because I've had people encouraging me to practice it. I don't even know why. But I know that going to meditation Saturdays at the Congregational Church has deepened my awareness of what each day and each moment brings, and how fortunate we are to have choices and to have people around us who are encouraging.
Yeah.
And I have learned that I've been reminded every Saturday to breathe in and be grateful, and breathe out and be grateful, and be specific in your gratitude, and then tell people that you're grateful. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you did. And Pastor Sherry said in her sermon Sunday before last, be liberal in your amazement, be liberal in your admiration, be liberal in your astonishment. Don't hold back. Oftentimes, people from whose ancestors came from Northern Europe are reticent to let it all hang out when it's positive. We won't talk about what they do with the negative. Some people handle it and some people don't. But they are a little less than generous when it comes to showing enthusiasm about something positive. And I think that's regrettable. Yeah.
I think that's something you've given me though too. I think, and I pass that on.
Verbalize
Well, and I
it. It's
pass that
good
on to
to-
my kids because we talk about gratitude a lot. We really do. It's almost part of our daily what's vernacular. I mean, it just is part of who we are, right? And it's hard, like at school, I got kids that really do, and frankly, forgive me for the language, but just really live in shit.
Yes.
They wade through life's stuff. And sometimes it's hard for them to see anything but the negative. And so the example that I work at setting is, even though it's hard, life is hard, we have to be grateful for things. Otherwise, I don't think I could do this. I don't think I could walk this journey like this.
With me.
Yeah, this, like, walk in this.
Because you know the ending.
I do know the ending, so it's...
I have to blow it out.
But it's hard. It makes it... I'm not going to say it makes it easier. What it does is if we can walk in gratitude every day in this, then this doesn't become this doom-filled time. It becomes this beautiful part of the journey then, right?
Yeah.
Is that, I don't know, I don't know if I'm
we're
making
not,
sense.
yes. We're not being victimized every day. Why me? Why me?
No, it's like that Katie Lang
good.
song
This
that
is still good.
it's like that Katie Lang song, that I sang to you at our wedding, the idea of love is simple, and there's this line there that she says, I worship your tenacity in the beautiful struggle we're in. And so I think when it comes to gratitude, and you say you appreciate me, I am in awe of your tenacity.
I'm in awe of your graciousness.
Just let me finish, honey. I'm in awe of your tenacity and your will and your whatever. Every day I'm in awe of it. And this is a beautiful struggle, right?
It's what you make of it.
Yeah. Jocelyn asked you, our friend Jocelyn was here. She asked about the things that Ginny was talking about, the gratitude bowl at church, and the things she puts in there, or the things she would put in there. Aside from what's something you have put in there, and then I want to know what you would put in there if you could put in there.
In the lobby or narthex or entrance of the church, on a table is a big glass salad bowl, and beside it are some pencils and pieces of paper. And people are encouraged to write down specific things for which they are grateful. And so I do it, and I try to choose things that people take for granted. I would wake them up to wonderful things that make our lives easier or more enjoyable.
Right.
And the first thing was nose hairs. I'll let the audience laugh a little bit now, but how practical the nose hairs are, and we take them for granted. When's the last time you thank God for no hairs in your nose? You know what they do. You've seen the sun shine in the window at 4 p.m., and you've seen all these little dust motes floating in the air. You've looked down, if you have, especially if you have dark wood floors, you've seen the dust that piles up there every single day, and you wade through it. Well, it stirs up, and if you didn't have nose hairs, they would go right through your nostrils and up here and down here and into your lungs. And if you have any kind of a cough right now, think of the cough you'd have if you didn't have nose hairs. Voila.
And what do you call them?
Oh, God. Thank you for these divine sifters. They are a wonderful invention.
I love it. So today, not necessarily the things we take it for granted, but what are we grateful for today? What are you grateful for? You think about this week. Where's your gratitude?
Can it be something that I put in the gratitude bowl?
It can be. Mine
Well,
doesn't fit, but you can be. I feel like sometimes
look at this. I could not drink this if it weren't for a bent straw. When's the last time you thank God for whoever? Bless the inventor of the bent straw. Because I could not drink this in bed if the straw didn't bend. All right, that's just one example. Yeah. Toenail clipper is another.
All right. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for our dogs. I'm grateful for our palliative team. I really am grateful for our palliative team.
Yeah, that's our anchor.
Yeah.
We get nourishment, and they add stability that we could not provide. Security. They care.
They do. It's my go-to. They're kind of my lifeline to surviving all this. And I'm grateful for Jocelyn and her coming this week. I told her, and I responded, she had posted about your gratitude things, and I'd said that I would put her in the bowl, but she wouldn't fit. Not just because it's a salad bowl and she's bigger than a salad bowl, but that my gratitude for her is so great that she wouldn't fit.
Oh, no, speaking of fit, she fits in our lives so well.
Yeah.
It's we don't have relatives close by, and they're our extended family.
Yeah,
Jocelyn,
family.
Byron.
We call them the family we choose, right? We love them so fiercely.
The and Byron coming down to do like a home health care person, taking off my compression stockings in the evening, putting new ones on in the morning. Those are two important things that I can't do. And it doesn't take very long, and he just was a natural at that.
We need to say that he came
and
spent...
made me feel just so natural about everything.
Side note, he came while I took away. I took a little bit of a respite and weekend, and Byron came, and so gratitude there too. All right, we're this is our longest ever, so I would say we gotta close it out. But
I'm going to meditation in a little while, and I will be grateful that we have this opportunity to share our wisdom and our insights through this little gizmo. It's a wonderful invention. We don't take that for granted either.
No. Yeah. Thanks for... I love that people are watching and that people are grateful for us. So we're getting a lot of people saying that, and it's...
Well, we're grateful for the opportunity.
And grateful for them. So
touch your life.
I'll just be frank. We covet good thoughts, so keep
us in the cerebellum of your mind. Is that the right place?
I don't know. Keep us there.
I want to be in your frontal lobe.
At the front? Yeah.
Now and then.
Okay.
And also my friend who's on life support.
Yeah. Oh, honey.
Here's me. And I've I'm withering away by millimeters, and with her it's bang. And I hope that she will bounce back or crawl back from the abyss that I get to look into every day. And for me, it's not scary, but for her loved ones, this is a shock. And I hope that she will be granted an extension of her earthly life for our sake. And, amen.
Amen.